Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, Wakwathium, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And today's lesson is going to be about being aware of the tricks and the methods that Esau uses to deceive the people in general. All right, so inspiration to do this lesson, it comes from this video which we're going to watch right now.
Sir, you ready to come check this out?
You have no idea what you're up against.
You're gonna need some of this. I didn't do anything wrong.
We have purified this country from the hateful words of the Holy Bible.
I didn't think it was gonna be like this.
This feels really rushed, doesn't it?
Are you with me on this?
These people are starving for the real word of God.
You're walking away from us!
Alright, so crazy thing is as I was letting the thing play, a bunch of different examples, I guess, of this becoming a reality had actually ran through my head as the video was playing. First things first, in Canada, there's going to be, there's a bill that they want to make an actual law that is, lucky, by the way, I'm going to have to make it play again so I can remember. But the first one is, in Canada, there's a bill that they're trying to make an actual law where if you pray or talk about, or not talk about, but reference, read the Bible in public, it will be considered a criminal offense, where someone life in prison for reading the Bible. And the next thing, I remember, what's that dude's name? Joe Biden. I made a video previously where Joe Biden had made, what's the date called? Transgender Visibility Day fall on the same day as Easter Sunday. So basically I think it was March 31st. That was when it was supposed to be Easter, and then he said, okay, you know what? Well, I'm going to put this secular visibility day at the same time. So as a result of that, okay, this goes to show their true desire, their true aim. All right, their aim is to, replace people's spirituality with secularity, which I believe is a word, Yahawadah, or basically being secular. All right, so how they're doing that is trying to, as we've seen with the whole thing, trying to make the guilt, trying to take away the guilt of not following after the words of Yahweh and His. Okay, basically they're trying to expel that guilt from people. Okay, because there are some people, like, I guess more specifically, secular, quote unquote, the secular people, as I like to call them, that basically they sometimes do want to, be Christians, all right, because there's a lot of different people that are bugged out in different ways. Maybe some are fully bugged out and are secular and atheists and whatnot, but there's also some that are secular and what's the other what's the other thing? And religious. All right. So as a result of that, there are going to be people who are going to believe in different things. And again, once again, like they're saying that they freaking said we removed the hateful words of the Bible. And this is also, this is this Slovakia. I just thought it was funny because, like, obviously I had read the entirety of the Bible, and it's like there's not like the scriptures even say, let me get that as a matter of fact. This is crazy. All right, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. Okay, so this is one of the instances. There's another instance, but I'm trying to remember the wording of it. Basically, the Lord says that as well. Matthew chapter 10 verse 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. All right, so once again, the Lord is telling us, or Slakia, more specifically, the entirety of the word of YAHAWASHI is for us to not be violent, not be, let me actually get that as well. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32. That's already 3 different verses that I was able to pick out off the top of my head, and I'm pretty sure that there's a fourth one at the very least, but I just can't remember the wording of it. Anyway, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. So the Lord is making a comparison and saying that someone that's able to have some self-control and discipline is better than someone that's able to go around and just hurt other people, harming other people. In addition to that, we also have these other precepts that just flat out tell us you're not supposed to be going around and hurting people. All right, because that's not what we do. With this in mind, the irony of it is with the irony of it with how they say that you have these I don't know if it's I guess Christians or whatever, just Christians for a lack of a better term, or maybe it is just Christians, but they say that you have Christians that are willing to go around and just hurt people. And I'm not gonna lie, I do remember one instance of this one supposedly Christian dude who was okay, so basically there was I was in a college class, okay, and there was this secular dude that was talking about the hardships of why marriage isn't allowed. And then as soon as the video was done and the secular dude's speech was done, okay, obviously, I want to say obviously, I didn't say anything. I would not say anything, okay, regardless of if I had agreed with what he was saying or not. I'm not stupid, all right? But what this Christian dude, all right, what this Christian person literally said, like unprovoked, for no fucking reason, in the most dumbest way possible, he literally just blurted out, someone should shoot him. And that this is okay, I don't know if this is not doing me any favors or anything like that, but Slovakia, okay. But basically it is this just goes to show that there are people that are that claim to be followers of I guess Yahawashi, or not necessarily Yahawashi, but the God of the Bible, all right? But yet they don't know, they don't follow the word of the Lord. They don't follow the words, they don't follow the thing. They just want to think and do whatever they want to do, and they genuinely believe in their heart of hearts that they are in the right for what they're doing. Okay, so as I said before, like I didn't agree with them when he said that. When he blurted that out, that was funny, I'm not gonna lie. When he blurted that out, obviously I didn't take up for him. Okay, I didn't say anything, and that was the thing. I didn't say a damn thing, but everyone else, especially, and you know that's another thing that I heard. It's primarily these fucking, what's it called? These women that are girls, and it was this Edomite chick that was saying, "Oh my God, why would you say that? That's just so wrong, blah blah blah." And then it was this other dude that was I don't know what he was, but it was an Edomite dude who was like who had already claimed at the very beginning of the whole course or the term, the semester, whatever. He had claims that, hey, I basically found God and Jesus that changed my life, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he was basically trying to good Christian example, all right, and trying to say, what you said is not right, dude. Like, that's not what Jesus would have wanted to do or would have wanted for him, all right. And then it was, I'm not gonna lie, I think to the best of my memory, I think I was laughing, or I was trying to, not laughing out loud for them to hear. I was laughing and trying to hide my face, because I think that was pretty fun. I think it was pretty funny. It was only funny that you have these two people, these two groups, all right? The one dude that blurted that stuff out, and then the other group, which is literally a majority of the class that believes like that and thinks like that were just trying to say, oh my God, what you said is just wrong, blah blah blah, that's not right, this, that, and the third, and whatever. Okay, so I just thought it was like two groups of people that didn't know jack shit about the Bible arguing about what Yahawashi would have wanted for him. Okay, so I just thought that was funny and an interesting story, to share. But Slakia, getting back on topic, basically this is also a way that they are showing. I think it's, what's it called? The term is predictive programming, where they're showing you what's about to happen, what's gonna happen, and this is not out of the realm of impossibility. Especially with what I had previously stated before, with how it's going to be illegal to pray. It's illegal. It's going to be illegal, or they're trying to make it illegal to pray, read Bibles and stuff like that. And all that law is point blank period targeting the Israelites. Okay, the men of the Lord that's going out on the highways and byways to preach and teach his gospel. Even though a lot of people, well, not necessarily people, but I guess I want to say authorities, maybe not, I don't know, but basically for the most part, the Israelites, we don't go like starting fights, picking fights, and even then we still just keep it in the scriptures, keeping things spiritual. The thing is, if we're not going out there to seek to fight anyone or fighting anyone, because once again, as I had previously shown in the other three scriptures, we're not supposed to be going around fighting people. We're not supposed to be a threat, seen as a threat. But the thing is, trying to make us out to be a threat, and which is actually what I heard. If I have there's this I'll get the video. Bear with me. I'm probably not gonna put it in this video. It might be in the it might be in the description box, Slakia. But basically, what the dude was doing, he was talking about how with the they're trying to make things, they're trying to make it so that they're trying to rationalize and say that this is a good law to implement because these people are, when I say these people, I mean they are referring to the Israelites, the prophets on the street corners. Okay, they're trying to say that they're threats when we are not threats. We've never gone out and attacked anyone, and they're trying to paint us out to be that way, when in actuality the reality of it is that people, it's lucky the people are getting more and more sensitive in terms of like accepting or acknowledging guilt, I guess. Like they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that, okay, what you're doing is wrong and this is not the right way to live. All right. So then who's to say, eventually, like, cause that's the thing. Like if they say you're not allowed to pray and read Bibles out in public, so now what's next? They're going to say, okay, now it's going to be illegal for you to have a Bible. All right. So then what? Like if you're caught with that, then, that's like the equivalent to like, what having, I was about to say marijuana, but I think that's legal in a bunch of different states. All right. So it's like having drug charges and stuff like that. But a lot more people are going to be targeted for that because, a lot of people have Bibles in their house. Even if they don't read it, even if they don't believe in it, they still have it. All right. I've heard of different groups of people having Bibles in their in their house somewhere. All right. So let's continue on. Psalm chapter 64 verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And these are the snares. Okay, they're getting ready to put these snares out, which is in the form of these laws, as well as the whole liberal mindset. Okay, and once again, I kind of have to differentiate when I say liberal. Let me actually get the freaking precept. Let me get the beloved precept, blessed precept. Isaiah chapter 32 verse 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. So basically over here, looking at this phrase, this whole sentence, okay, the vile person shall no more be called liberal. So the word liberal and vile are basically interchangeable. All right, and this is in reference primarily. Well, I mean, this is what people are called, because like who is vile? Who's vile? Like there are a lot of different vile people, yes, but it's primarily these liberal secular people, all right, that are vile, all right, especially with, honestly, like one of the saddest things, like I actually feel a bit of sympathy towards them is the whole kids thing, the kid thing. Like you have these secular people that openly do not want to have children. Okay, a majority of secular people, but conservatives, with their conservative mindsets, they want to have children. all right, because that's more so the traditional values that they have. And when they have children that go to schools and stuff like that, it is primarily these secular people that are, I guess, trying to poison their minds, all right? The YAHAWAH, I just use secular and not something else. Basically, yeah, that they're trying to poison their mind, trying to make them think like them, even though they didn't want to have children, all right? They want to live their own lives and, go through that whole, what's the word? That living for myself type moment, that YOLO spirit, all right? So as a result of that, they're trying to, I guess, convert and change and corrupt the other side's children, okay? When it's not basically, and as a result of that, there's also the sad reality that the government is trying to make it so that you're not able to raise your own kids how you want to raise them. Okay, like they're trying to put a big influence or a big what's the word? Like a bookmark or something. I don't know what type of parabolic phrase to use, but there's like some sort of bookmark in their mindset or something, or a gap in their mind, so that they can learn secular things. All right. Okay, now moving on. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right, and this is we see this with, as I just mentioned, they are going after the children, and in addition to that, they're also going after these impressionable young adults and teenagers, and we also see that very much so in college. All right, because I don't have a picture of it, but basically there was this one, I saw this one, either a video or a post or something like that, where I think it was had pictures of their children before and after they went to college, and the difference was so like substantial. Okay, it was like really big, and it was primarily women. It was like these girls with these nice normal, either black or normal blonde hair, if they were blonde, natural blondes or whatever, okay, like normal hair, and then after college they're like freaking blue haired, like odd haired type shit and stuff like that. Basically, college corrupts their mind. All right, and when I say college corrupts their mind, I don't mean it in a sense like college is like, well, actually technically kind of, yeah, it kind of is, but like at the same time, like I'm not, because I went to college, and college, there are some things that you can learn. Me personally, when I went to college, I actually learned a lot of different things about psychology, learning how to speed read. All right, and I learned how to the proper structure for writing paragraphs, essays, and stuff like that and whatnot. So I'm actually able, if I wanted to, I could like write a whole like lesson book or whatever and stuff like that. Like I am because I went there and actually learned, because when you're going to school and stuff like that, if you actually learn some of these things, some things I will say are kind of unnecessary, but there are other things that are actually genuinely useful. But the thing is, a lot of the people that go to school and colleges in general, they don't actually care to learn. They're just there to have fun, which is a result of, which is like, it's like, I don't know, like I guess they can afford to, but whatever. But yeah, this is the thing. They're trying, the devil is trying to, Esau the devil is trying to take people and see who can he corrupt. All right, and he ends up corrupting lots of different people. Also, that was another reason why the whole population was decline. What's it called? The birth rates for, I think, primarily Edomite people was declining, is because I think for the most part it is primarily these people that are like taking after the whole lifestyle change, the secular lifestyle change. All right, I think it is. I kind of want to, but let's not for now. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. And okay, yeah, perfect. Actually, basically, what two different things. So first things first, Esau is trying to, or the devil, I guess, is trying to make himself out to be the good, okay, quote unquote the good, and they are with something like this. Okay, this is kind of an example of that as well as the whole law that I told you about in Canada. They are trying to say that the Bible is evil. It doesn't let you live how you want, restrictive and whatnot. Okay, so as a result of that, it is evil, it is violent, this, that, and the third. All right, so now the devil is trying to make himself out to be, the savior, the righteous, the right way, the good. And the crazy thing is that there's a lot of different people that genuinely think that genuinely subscribe to the mindset that the devil is good, the devil is right. Okay, and there's a difference, and when I say this, there's a difference between thinking that there's a difference between acknowledging that the devil was wrong and just wanting to be evil. But the thing is, these people are victims of actually sympathizing and thinking that the devil was being, or more specifically, Satan is being oppressed by the Most High, YAHAWASHI. So as a result of that, they relate with that, and they think that any authoritative figure in their life is oppressing them, when in actuality an authoritative figure is there to keep said person in check, and to make sure that they are raised and grow properly. That's the true meaning. That's the true reason behind authoritative figures, as well as many of the different I guess the Mosaic law. Okay, the Mosaic law is meant for us to have self-control. Like, can you, like, an example of that is I can physically go and eat pork, but what's stopping me from, or it's like there's nothing stopping me from just let me have some self-control, let me practice discipline, practice self-control, and instead of eating pork, let me eat chicken, let me eat beef, let me eat all these other things that are actually allowed and okay for us to eat. All right, it's like you don't need to do that. Okay, it also goes to show our love. Let me actually get that. Your love. John chapter 14 verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So this is how we show love to Yahawadah, by keeping the word of Yahawadah. When the Lord tells us to do something, this is how we show our love for him. Because the same way with your parents, if your parents say don't touch the hot stove, okay, if you have any love and respect, you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to do that. I want them, or better yet, let me use another example. Don't eat my apples, okay? Don't eat my apples, okay? Then because you have love for said parent, you're going to not eat their apples, so they can enjoy their apples. All right, that's something that's for them. All right, and then just also acknowledging that whatever they tell you not to do, it's because it's out of a place it comes from a place of love, and they genuinely care about your well-being. All right, that's what happens when someone actually loves you. You look out for them. You're willing to correct them. All right. All right, next is Psalm chapter 37, verse 40. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. And at the end of the day, just to wrap things up, the Lord, he's going to protect and deliver us from our time of trouble. We need to just have faith and trust that the Lord is going to take care of us. All right, this is the fact of the matter. All right, yes, things might be hard. Yes, things might get a bit scary in whatever sense you might perceive it as, but at the end of the day, trust that the Lord is going to protect us all throughout whatever tribulation we're going through. All right, so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, RICANS, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.